What's up, everyone? Ben Richardson here. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a personal trainer. I'm also a chemical engineer, and today I'm going to talk about how many calories you should eat to lose weight. So if you are new here, I want you to subscribe to my channel because it's going to teach you how to live a healthy life through sustainable nutrition so that you can lose weight and keep it off for the rest of your life. So go ahead and subscribe and turn the notification bells on too so that you don't miss out on any of my latest content. So by the time you're finished watching this video, you'll have a solid strategy on how many calories that you should be eating to lose weight. And yeah, you're going to be able to kickstart your weight loss. So let's jump right into it. So when I first started losing weight, all I did was intermittent fasting. And the reason that intermittent fasting actually did work really well for me at the beginning is that I was eating less food naturally. And that right there is how you lose weight. Because when you eat less food, you aren't consuming as many calories. So when I first started, all I did was I skipped breakfast in the morning. That's all I did. I didn't count my calories or anything. I just skipped breakfast and I ate lunch and dinner like normal. Maybe I'd have a snack somewhere. But the reason that worked is because I was eating less calories that way. When you cut out a whole meal out of your day every single day over the course of a couple weeks, that's a lot of calories that you're not consuming. And creating a calorie deficit and eating in a calorie deficit, that really is the only way that you can lose weight. So for those of you who don't know, there are 3,500 calories in 1 pound of stored body fat. So you have to create a calorie deficit. That's the number one priority that you need to do if you are setting out to lose weight, is you have to eat in a calorie deficit. Now, you might say, okay, Ben, that's fine and dandy. Now that I know that I just need to create a calorie deficit, I'm going to eat like 800 calories per day because I want to lose weight really fast. The reason that is a mistake is because you're not going to be able to do that for very long. What you want to do is you want to eat fewer calories than you need so that you do lose weight, but you still need to eat enough food that you're not just going to go insane. You want to find that sweet spot so that you can follow this calorie deficit for weeks and even months. And in the case of intermittent fasting, the reason I really like intermittent fasting is that it really is a sustainable way to lose weight and keep it off. I've been following intermittent fasting for almost 4.5 years now. Rarely do I ever eat breakfast. Rarely do I ever consume anything when I wake up in the morning. And it's just an easy way for me to get lean and stay lean. And not everyone likes to do this. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. I don't think intermittent fasting is necessary to lose weight, but it definitely helps. If you haven't checked out my video on the intermittent fasting calorie deficit formula, I'll leave it up there in the cards and you can check it out after you're done watching this video. I go into details on how you can use a calorie deficit and intermittent fasting together to lose weight effortlessly. Like, it is straight up effortless when you use both of those strategies properly together. Weight loss is like automatic at that point. But anyway, if for some reason maybe your doctor has recommended that you don't do intermittent fasting or something like that, or maybe you know that when you go long periods without eating food, you start feeling dizzy or lightheaded or something like that, absolutely do not force yourself to do intermittent fasting. It's not necessary. What is necessary is you create that calorie deficit. So, how many calories should you eat to lose weight in the sustainable fashion that I'm talking about? And this could depend on a lot of things, but I don't want to answer it as it depends. I'm going to give you some numbers right now. So what I recommend is take your goal body weight in pounds and multiply it by the number 11. So let's say my goal body weight is 170 pounds. I would take, and I'm going to have to do some arithmetic here in my head. So my goal body weight is 170 pounds. So 170 times 11 is what? 1870, I think. I'm doing this without a calculator. And for those of you who don't know, I'm an engineer and I'm not good at arithmetic. I need some kind of calculator or like a spreadsheet or something to do arithmetic. That's just my weird, overly analytical brain. But anyway, that is what I recommend. So whether that arithmetic is wrong or right, you get the idea. Whatever your goal body weight is in pounds, take that number and multiply it by the number 11, and that is how many calories that you should be eating. That, for most people, is going to create a good sweet spot between you're definitely going to be eating in a calorie deficit and you're going to be able to sustainably lose weight, but it's not so aggressive of a calorie deficit that you're not going to be able to stick to that for a long time. So it's enough food that you're still going to feel good, you're not going to feel tired, and you're not going to experience all of these symptoms of not eating enough food. But at the same time, you are still going to lose weight. And granted, you're definitely going to lose weight at a pretty reasonable pace. So I had one of my clients, he started on my nutrition program sometime in December. And over the course of a few months, he was losing about 2.5 pounds per month. Now, I can't guarantee you those same results because first off, he was being very, very disciplined with his tracking, and he also kickboxes, so he does exercise a lot, and that definitely helped him out. So I would say those results, that pace is more atypical than most, but it definitely is possible to lose weight quickly using this strategy. And the reason it's good to get quick results is because when you are making fast progress, that is going to motivate you to keep going. When you see that what you're doing is working and it's working quickly, you're going to keep going. That's when you enter that unstoppable zone. That's when you enter the effortless zone, that you have this traction and you keep going and you don't stop. That is where you want to be. So there's nothing wrong with wanting to lose weight quickly. I have plenty of videos on how to lose weight quickly. You can check those out also when you're done watching this one. But I'm a firm believer that it's okay to make fast progress when it comes to weight loss. Now, you don't want extreme weight loss, because if you go for extreme weight loss, that's when, depending on how much weight you have to lose, problems like loose skin and stretch marks kind of get introduced into the equation, and you definitely don't want that. But there's nothing wrong with wanting relatively quick results when it comes to weight loss, because it's going to keep you motivated. So that's how many calories you should be eating if you want to lose weight. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And again, if you're new here, subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to teach you how to live a healthy life through sustainable nutrition so that you can lose weight and keep it off for the rest of your life. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you agree, disagree, or have other additional tips that might help other people out. And I do post every week. I will say that. I do post at least one video every single week. So subscribe, like the video, comment. It helps my channel out. I really appreciate it if you support me. If you stayed until the end, thanks a lot for watching. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.